Burna Boy headlines 2024 Summer Jam Festival in Germany. Burna Boy headlines 2024 Summer Jam Festival in Germany. Okay, so we've seen him doing the London Stadium back to back. We've seen him doing the, massive stadiums, massive arenas in Scotland, recently in Guyana, every sphere of the world. And when you look at me sharing artists who are global, in every sphere of the world, Burna Boy was part of the bill, Caribbean, Europe, Eastern Europe, Africa, North Africa, every part of the world. So to see him, performing to a lot of people in the world comes up to, add up to the whole narrative we've been pushing here. All right, family, let's carry on with some spanking new exclusives for today and this evening. I am here to serve you once again on this channel. And if this is your first time of being here on this channel, know that this is TJ Studios, a Pan-African channel where I stay fixated on African content in all truth and honesty and, address them accordingly, positively as well. Okay. All right. So, let's share this one within the African entertainment space today. Let's look at who is headlining major shows around the world. Let's look at who is pushing, the African name, African brand out there to the world. All right, we've done, other contents. We've done the, infrastructure, technology bit, of who is doing the most, all right, in the African space. And that is what I look here, the most. All right, the most. Okay, all right. So now let's stay fixated on the music industry, entertainment industry. And notably, when we talk about the African music space, you know that it is in the grasp and in the grasp of Niger people, Nigerians. They are the ones, being dominant and doing massively well within the African music entertainment space. All right, and notable ones, we've been talking about them, those who are doing massive ones, those who are, projecting their life out there positively. We talked about the Chivido wedding, a whole lot. We've been discussing a whole lot. Now, today, I want us to look at a major, event and festival in Germany being headlined by a Niger artist, and precisely an Odogu for a reason. When I mention an Odogu for a reason, you know who I'm referring to? Burna Boy. Now, as I've given you the artist name, let's look at the headline for this evening's exclusive. Burna Boy headlines 2024 Summer Jam Festival in Germany. Burna Boy headlines 2024 Summer Jam Festival in Germany. Okay, so we've seen him doing the London Stadium back to back. We've seen him doing the, massive stadiums, massive arenas in Scotland, recently in Guyana, every sphere of the world. And when you look at me sharing artists who are global, in every sphere of the world, Burna Boy was part of the bill, Caribbean, Europe, Eastern Europe, Africa, North Africa, every part of the world. So to see him, performing to a lot of people in the world comes up to, add up to the whole narrative we've been pushing here. And also the narrative of, Nigerians are plenty. Nigerians have a larger population. The population bit has exposed the Ghanaian, narrative. What people say, they have the numbers. And we've said the numbers game, a big shift. Now, when you look at events being failed, events of Nigerian artists, not in Africa, but in the world, it's not only attended by Nigerians in the diaspora. You don't only see Nigerians. No. How you see all race of life of people there, gathered there to, enjoy his music. So it should tell you how penetrative and global his music is and the Niger space is now. Let's read this daily to that effect. Nigeria international superstar Burna Boy was among the headliners at the 2024 Summer Jam Festival in Germany. Burna Boy has established himself as one of the superstars exporting African music to a global audience through his award-winning music and record-breaking concerts. The Grammy Award or the Grammy winner was among the stars who headlined the 2023 Summer Jam Festival in Germany, which was held from July 5th to 7th or July 7th, 2024. The hitmaker thrilled the audience with a collection of his hit singles, including his Grammy-nominated single City Boy, which had the crowd singing and dancing along. At the Caribbean Teen Festival, Burna Boy joined other dancehall and reggae music stars, including BC Signal and Bounty and Coco, to treat the audience to a wonderful time. Okay? All right? So basically, that is what you are seeing on your screens right now. Okay? So we've said a lot about Burna Boy. We've narrated a lot about Burna Boy. Not only Burna Boy, we've said a lot about the Niger space now. When you read the article below, let me share with you the article below. Burna Boy's appearance at the 2024 Summer Jam Festival comes off the back of his record-making concert in the United Kingdom, where he sold out the 80,000 capacity London Stadium for the second time. Burna Boy has been on the road for the better part of the year for his history-making I Told Them tour. As part of the stops for the tour, Burna Boy made history in the US, where he became the African artist with the highest grossing venue, and in Canada, where he became the African artist grossing store. All right, the African artist grossing tour. The superstar recently released Higher, which is his first single of 2024. The song sees the Port Harcourt-born musician take an emotional trip back to his hometown, where he reconnected with his roots and engaged in humanitarian outreach. Now, I love one thing where they said, the Caribbean, where they mentioned dancehall artists, dancehall reggae artists. And I don't want to talk about the narrative I'm pushing, but where are those that I don't want to mention their names, guys. Where are those dancehall, those who are known for majoring on dancehall reggae? Where are they? Where are they? Burna Boy is on a higher pedestal and performing with, these big dancehall artists on one stage. And those who are a major force of this dancehall thing, making all the noise and fools in Africa, are nowhere to be found. What is it telling us? It tells us that music has a different aura. Music has a different orientation. And for you to sell out there, you need to go with what you have. You know where I'm going to. You need to go with that original source. And we don't have it. So instead of inviting those dancehall artists from Africa who claim to be the best, to them, in their thinking, all right, they will invite the original ones, the original bearers and carriers of that particular genre. And you saw it. As I read in the Daily, okay? As I read in the Daily, he performed with major dancehall artists and, a Nigerian with an Afrobeat artist is headlining the event. We won't talk much. We've already said a lot. We've already expounded on the reality of this music business. Okay? So there's no need to going back to spew and educating and sharing opinions again. Forward ever, backward never. It's a Pan-African channel. And if we are here and we wake up, we decide to go into our research books and research into our story for the day, and we find these kind of stories, you want me to ditch it and come here and talk about controversies? Guys, we are done and dusted with that. We are facing the fact here, and I've been saying it. If being patriotic is only a measure where I'll close my eyes and say what is not it, and I beg, let me stay in this positive aura and push my contents out there. All right, family, it's a brief editorial. These days I don't linger on the editorials. Brief, snappy, quick, and I share them all in a summarized manner. Now, what I want to share today is that my other second YouTube channel, basically I had to put a halt because the contents I was sharing there for the Ghanaian community were this one has divorced this one is fighting that one. Guys, this is not me. I always say that is not me. I can't force myself to be sharing all these. Now, let's do this. I'll be my second, Facebook YouTube channel. So yeah, basically I'll be breaking down music videos. You've not been seeing me doing a lot of music video dissection, guys. So now I'm using that channel to dissect music videos or spanking new videos. When artists release their music videos, I'll pick it up and then discuss it, whether they are from Tanzania, whether it's Diamond Platinum, whether it's a West African artist, every sphere of the world, basically Africa, because it's an African Pan-African channel where we are looking at worldly contents from Africans. I'll break down music videos, so kindly subscribe. Let's start by subscribing to that channel as I start, in the course of next week to get to you back-to-back music video dissection, TJ's office. All right, let's get music video dissection from every sphere of this African space. And once again, we are looking at whose music video and song is doing massive out there. So don't come at me if you find me sharing how do I even put it? What is the real ish? Yes, that's the word. All right. Okay, so enough of the fuse. Let's do the needful by congratulating Burna Boy for headlining the Summer Jam Festival in Germany. Big ups to you, Odogu. Keep soaring high in the utmost height you deserve. And basically, we'll be here to talk about you. This channel is known as TJ Studios. I am TJ. I am your commander-in-chief. I am the chief kingpin. I salute you. We'll be meeting. I'll be looking forward to seeing you again. Subscribe, join the family, and let's do this together. I salute you and peace out.